Alright, welcome back to LuckyHitman Streams. Today we have a very special episode on our hands. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And you just did not see a cursor on my screen because I'm playing this on a legit GameCube. If there is anyone watching, it is a legit GameCube. If anyone has any questions about where they might get themselves a legitimate GameCube, I'm not going to tell you, because I'm really not sure if I might get punished for using a legitimate GameCube. In any case, now that that's done, we are playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And this is, I want to call it one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Like, it's not my favorite. I don't know what my favorite would be. Maybe Final Fantasy IX, but this one of the earliest RPGs I played, I think, and it is definitely one of my favorites. And we're going to be going through it. This is just a little prologue section here, explaining the background of the game's lore, etc., etc. It's nothing too important that the game won't already give you. Thinking about this game, oh, and by the way, if anyone's watching and my sounds are a bit funky, I've been trying to get the right audio mix here. Mic, desktop audio. I mean, GameCube audio. And it's pretty difficult, it seems. Like, really variable volume on the game here. So if it's too loud, go ahead and tell me. As I was saying earlier, when I went to get this game, I was like, I don't know, 8, maybe? I don't know when Paper Mario Thousand Year Door came out. My brother wanted to get Mario Party, and I told him he was an idiot. And it's much better to get Paper Mario. I had not played Paper Mario, and I had no idea how good it was. Just that Mario Party is a frustrating as hell game. Oh, shit, I just skipped it. Oh well. Okay, whatever. So, I had a lot of finagling to do to get this game to work correctly. It was a trial and a half to get here, but I think it should all work smoothly. If there's any real problems, I don't know. We'll fix them as we come to them. So I want to preface this by saying, if you start an RPG and you name the main characters or characters anything but their original name, you deserve to, like, trip on something or get your headphones snagged on a corner. Like, there is no point in naming the main character anything but the main character's name unless you're doing it for charity, or it has some funny, like, connection throughout the game. If it's just for one-off joke, then it's kind of shit. But in super story-heavy RPGs, like, I hate you. That's what it comes down to. So we've got Mario's house from Paper Mario, the original. It's also kind of similar to the Mario RPG series, Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story, a bunch of other ones that are completely irrelevant. So we got a letter from Princess Peach here. And Luigi reads it because Mario is a mute. Luigi carries this game subtly. We're going to take every opportunity we have to speak to Luigi, because he is like the real hero of this. So Princess Peach has a magic map. Oh, by the way, if I am reading very fast, that's because I read very fast. I'm gonna try slowing it a little bit so you can see what's on screen, but you've been warned. So Princess Peach found a magic map from a mysterious vendor. Shopkeepers are like that. They sell magic items that are obviously cursed. So we're gonna help Princess Peach by deciphering this map. Well, you know, it's true. There's an old map, Mario. I can't even do a Luigi right now. I can sometimes do one from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, but I have to... Ooh. Wow, my GameCube is screwing up right now. I don't know what's with this. We'll figure this one out, maybe, if it is relevant. It might be because I'm using my GameCube to play in widescreen. I love this, like, chapter screen here. A rogue's welcome. So let's see if my GameCube has any more errors. Besides the little bar on the right hand of the screen, I think we're good. So we wake up and we are right outside Rogueport. And Rogueport is the main hub of this game. There are markets, there's all sorts of other stuff. Hopefully by playing this in widescreen it won't screw too much up. I already have it kind of letterboxed on the sides. Yeah, are you sure you want to go here, Mario? Like, it's kind of shitty here. You're waiting for a princess? Well, okay, that's what floats your boat. So we see this boat guy once, and then again at the end of the game when we leave. So this is Rogueport. It has a great soundtrack. I'm gonna try to talk to some of the NPCs. You got guts coming in. Yeah, okay, I know how a save block works. These are in a lot of Mario RPGs. So here we meet our first companion, which are key to this franchise, despite what Sticker Star might tell you. And this is Goombella. She's walking around looking for something called the Crystal Stars, which are obviously what we're going to be going for. Like, no beating around the bush. And this is Lord Crump. He is a jobber and a half. A jobber is a wrestling term for someone who's purposely supposed to lose to the protagonist. And hey, we're the protagonists, so we're gonna win this fight. But Lord Crump, tries to act big and strong, but he's totally weak. You fight him many times throughout the game. He's just this recurring boss fight. Okay, so you get this kind of overlook of the battle system here. There's a lot of depth to it in some places, and it's fairly shallow in others. So we have two types of attacks right now. We have Jump and Hammer. I'll use Hammer later if I need it, but Jump is like better right now. So it's basically QTEs. And we're super limited at the moment. What I did there was a block. Blocks are done by holding the button as you're getting attacked. They're also essential to beating this game. And we're going to get into a lot of the other stuff in this game, like the audience. You can see that there's an audience down there. It's currently empty. We can get into perfect moves. Perfect moves allow you to get style points, and those help you along the way. And basically, when you get XP are those star points in the bottom right. Once you get 100, you level up. The neat thing about Paper Mario is that Paper Mario you level up, but you don't up your damage, you don't up, like, defense, you don't get, well, you get somewhat better gear, I guess, in terms of, like, hammers and boots. But essentially, what you do when you level up, you get health, mana, which are called flower points, and you can also get badge points, and we're going to see badges in a little while. So yeah, looks like I'm getting some frame drops here, but that shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, we sneak away from Lord Crump and his X-Nauts. The X-Nauts are all the little guys with the big X's on them. They are the villainous organization of this game. Like, I'm not sure what to compare them to, like Team Rocket, I guess? Only they're slightly more evil, with world domination plans. So we save Goombella, and she gives us a kiss. Oh, okay. I don't know you're into that thing, Mario, but whatever. She's a university student. That famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are creeps and weirdos everywhere in Rogueport. One might even call them rogues. So we're both looking for the legendary treasure. I'd like to note in the background here, you can see a little scene going on between these, what are they called? They're from Super Mario Sunshine. Panadas, something like that? Peanuts? I don't remember. Hey, it's Master Mario, and it's Toadworth. So Toadworth is just here to say, oh hey, Princess was here, now she's gone. Yeah. They just stopped here to get some fuel, and then she disappeared. So, knowing Princess Peach, she's been captured, essentially. Getting some weird lag on these text boxes. No idea what the deal is. I don't think this is very CPU intensive. It might be GPU issues. So yeah, Toadworth says he's just gonna be hanging around in the inn, and you can restore your HP there, which pretty typical. So Princess Peach sent us a map, and she's disappeared. So we need to go talk to Professor Frankly, and he's off the other side of town. So let's go a bit into the partner system here. Each partner has their own abilities. Rubella is pretty standard. You can hit the X button and she'll tell you about stuff. She's basically the tutorial partner. She doesn't have that much use. You can learn some stuff about characters. She's fairly knowledgeable. And in battle, she has the Tattle ability, which fills your log of enemies you've seen and gives you information on weaknesses, etc., etc. If I was a sadist, I would do a full Tattle log, and unfortunately, well, fortunately, I am not. So we're barely going to be using her throughout this game. We're just going to swap her out for one of the better partners, Vivian, which is way down the road. So we have a little bit of time to explore Rogueport here. I'll just show off a few things. First, we're going to go through here. And go through here. We're not going to go through here because this old toad has lost her contact lens. Old toad sounds like such an insult. Holy shit. Oops. We broke it. So now she's going to block off the path. And that's completely irrelevant. We're not going to see her for like 2 chapters. 2 or 3 chapters. I think it's 2. So she's gonna stand there and block the way. Something a lot of people don't know about is this is the notice board right here. There's a turf war between the Piantas. Yeah, Piantas are the people from Sunshine, and the Robos. And the Robos are the bird folk. So there's a gang war. But if you go behind here and read it, there's a graffiti corner. And this graffiti opens up like new text options during each chapter. Oh yeah, and one other thing, that star piece I picked up earlier, those are used to trade for badges. Whew. I know a lot about this game, to say the least. It's been years since I've played it, but it's kind of ingrained there in like a small section of my brain. So we just got mugged. He stole half my coins. So let's go get that back real quick. There's no reason not to go get it back. He's just in this alley over here. Oop. Hey, give it back. Oops. Fancy meeting you here. Okay, he'll give it back to us. Yeah. I'm not sure if he's a shy guy. He kind of looks like it's the part. But yeah, there's a lot to this town. Eventually we're gonna unlock a quest board. I was a thief in another town till about 3 months ago. Yeah, good one. Then the heat came down and I need to hide. That's Magumba. Magumba, obviously. Yeah. So you can use Goombella. Is her name Goombella? I'm already forgetting. Yeah, Goombella. To inspect people, look at their stuff, etc., etc. Okay. So Professor Frankly's in here, but let's do a quick little break. You see this wall right here? Hey, it's fake. This comes up way later, and a lot of players don't know about it until that point. This is Larson the Bandit. He's a gambler. Over here's an NPC who's important later. I'm not gonna bother talking to him. And over here we have I forget what his name is. You can pass through 10 coins. And we're gonna fight him later. Not now, because we don't have the time. Well, we do have the time, but I'm just looking to fight him. It's Professor Frankly. He's the atypical old guy of this game. And he doesn't remember the name of his student. Because he's old. Haha, so funny. He is not good at remembering much, but he is extraordinarily useful for plot exposition. So he has no idea who Mario is. And like we've said before many times now, there is a treasure beneath Rogueport that exists. A lot of people have tried to get it, but no one has. But we're gonna go get it because we're the protagonist. Yeah, there are mysteries about it. No one knows what the treasure is. Other people think it's a monster, some people think it's an empty chest. It's basically all of those things. You had to have the crystal stars. And hey, look, everything's hidden behind a 1,000-year door. Title drop. I'm gonna kill my throat talking about this, but I have to. So, hey, we have the magical map. That means we can figure out where the crystal stars are. It already sounds like the game loop is in place. If only we have the map. What? So we give him the map. And you can just tell by looking at it, it's magical. You can find the crystal stars. Okay, so real quick, I am going to take a photo. Because if I recall correctly, you see in the top right corner there are those 4 marks. I think that order is important later down the road. So now we have Frankly with us. And we're going to go down to the Rogueport sewers. And the Rogueport sewers are, like, it's a big area. And there are hoodlums down there. Of course I know about my action commands. Okay, fine. Well, actually... Dang, I meant to hit the other option there, but oh well, we're doing a tutorial fight now. Yeah, so it's just teaching me about this. And it teaches you how to block. Blocking is super important. And now we can show off this hammer. The hammer is, you just hold back and release. And once we learn how to do stylish moves, the game never teaches you how to do stylish moves, actually. There's an NPC who hints at them. If I recall correctly. Oh. There's also super guards. Super guards aren't quite as useful. Okay, let's quit. So now we can actually do the game. Is there a star piece over here? I can't remember. Yeah, I forgot that was there. that's my bad. Okay, let's go down. Looks like the transitions aren't lagging me too much. So welcome to the underground. And yeah, this is the underground. There's a lot of hidden stuff here, like this crack is important. You can squeeze through here later, but for now, let's go check over here real quick. So that, she's gonna move later. I forget what her name is. It starts with a D or something. She is what she gives the, we give her the star pieces that we find. Oh, this one just tells us where to go. That's one of the various merchants in this game. There are fortune tellers all about. Merle V, I think, is one of them, etc., etc. So here's our first real fight of the game. And it's these three Goombas. They're gangsters or some shit, I don't know. So, as you can see, all these enemies are different. You can attack the regular one by jumping or hammering, you can attack the second one by hammering, and you can only jump on the third one. Yeah, this all makes sense. But these guys are pretty weak, they only take like one hit to kill. So, we want to headlock. The music in this game is good. I'm gonna try to get a few super guards off here, so I might be experimenting with that a little. We'll see. Yeah, we get 10 XP for that. Easy peasy. The combat in this game starts off super simple. Like, the fights are pretty standard. Later they get more complicated. Not too complicated, though. Like, it's no Shin Megami Tensei game. Ooh, the lag. It's real. Okay, so we have to go back in here. Jump across. Maybe I should run this with less encoding. Bare essentials. I mean post-processing on my GameCube. Okay, that's the other thing. You can strike first or last. If an enemy notices you and attacks, they'll attack you and get a first strike. If you attack them first, you get a first strike. And it depends on what type of attack you hit them with. And these are flower points. We haven't spent any flower points yet. But these are just weak tutorial enemies. They don't have anything going for them. Alright. Hey, a heart. That's useful, I guess. Whoops, I thought there was a platform down there. That's going to be the trend for this game. So I can hit this and get a mushroom. Items are pretty typical items. Some of them do damage, some of them heal, some restore FP. So I hit him with a hammer, so we instantly go into a hammer attack. And yeah. Like, that's basically all the explanation for the first part of this game. You learn about all these little niches. Fire flower deals damage, I mentioned that. Over here, this is a warp zone. It takes you to places throughout the game. This is super useful later on for a part of the game. But we can't do anything there. A lot of explanations for this game coming out. As you see, that's a puny over there. He's gonna run away. We don't care about him for approximately 2.5 more hours. At least, I assume. That's how long it'll take. Easy peasy. I keep saying that. It's basically a catchphrase at this point. Okay. I think I'm gonna show off Tattle, actually, in one of these. Actually, no. Only when there's one enemy. So I don't have to block multiple attacks. Yeah, I blocked that wrong. I was trying to super guard there. Oh well, it deals 1 damage no matter what. Okay. So, Paper Mario is a game about paper. As you can see, there are many paper mechanics. That one down there, I think we had to wait for a little while to get to. So we're gonna fall down here and get the key. And head back up to the room we haven't gone yet. It's really linear for this part. Hey, it's a chest. Whoa. You can? Mario is apparently the hero of legend. So, an evil spirit trapped this guy in a box. Hey, I'm not really confident you can trust this talking box. So, we already found the key. The key is pretty obvious to get here. Okay, let's unlock him. Haha, thank nothing. Wee-hee, fools. Hey, it turns out this was all a ruse. Who would have thought? He burned me. So he's gonna curse Mario here. Buggly wuggly woo, you are cursed. And the thing about this guy is he tries to curse you, but they're not curses at all. They're extraordinarily useful. He is giving us the paper plane. So when we stand on these tiles, we can turn to a paper plane. And that allows us to fly. Yes, I get it. It's terrible. It's an evil curse. And he just disappears off to who knows where. These guys actually have some lore to them. But you don't find it during the course of the main story. You have to go off into a pretty remote area in Roadport. So we can tilt back on the controller here to adjust our trajectory. And hey, look, we are in front of the 1,000-year door. That was easy. And shocker, no one's ever seen this door before, apparently. It only took me like a pipe ride down and somehow getting up a wall. These people are terrible at their jobs. Like, call yourself archaeologist. Let's save real quick before we stand on the pedestal. Basically, in between chapters, we're always going to return to here, and we're always going to see this like little cutscene. It's pretty nice. Hey, our map's reacting. Yeah, we get this little nice cutscene before it marks on our map where we have to go next. And then it leads us into the next chapter. We're currently in the prologue. Chapter 1 is... I forgot the name of it is. So as you can see, there's a big castle. And the crystal star is in there. This is a really useful pop-up map. And now we can use Sweet Treat. Like, every time we get a crystal star, we get a move, like it says on the screen. Sweet Treat is a heal. You can exchange star power for, like, health and FP, all that stuff you need. Basically, every time we unlock a crystal star, we get a new move. And, we generate the star energy over the course of the fight, like dealing damage, using stylish moves, etc., etc. Wow, I can use a special move. No thanks, I know how Sweet Treat works. No thanks. We'll use it if we have to. I don't plan on it, really. So we need to go to Petal Meadows. So we have to go find that pipe. So it is her. Wow, maybe she went to Petal Meadows. So, next step of our journey, we're going there, we're gonna search for Princess Peach and the Crystal Star. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, now we got our first badge. Power Smash. Nope, I know how badges work. I'll show everyone who's watching how it works too. Badges, I don't think you can beat the game without badges. Okay, now we have Power Smash. How long am I playing? 3 hours maybe? Not too sure. Want to beat the first chapter, maybe get halfway to the second? Not sure. Well, in any case, we have to, just progress in the story. See how far we can get today. Stream tomorrow and Friday as well. A lot of time. Hey, we got the blooper boss. I've been wanting to replay through Super Paper Mario. Like, I've beaten this game like 3 times, but I don't think I ever beat Super Paper Mario. I think I got to like the last dungeon and quit or something. Oh man, that was years ago. And original Paper Mario I beat like once, I think. I'm not too sure. That was also a long time ago. Okay, so here we have our first boss fight, I guess, if you could call it that, mini-boss something. And the same stuff applies here. Basically, you just gotta kill the tentacles. Oh man, I screwed up that block hard. So I'm pretty sure I'll just use the Fire Flower here. Does more damage. Saves time in the long run. Whoop. Let's Power Smash. I don't really care about my FP here. How much health does this guy have? Oh my god. Gonna need to pick up that scan badge, shows HP. Don't remember where you get though. It's somewhere along the main path. I'm not sure how I want to play this run. I think I'm going to play it as safe as possible and just do the time-honored tradition of power bounce and various power boosting attacks. That's always just trashes bosses in regular fights. But I'm going to have to remember where I actually get those badges. So here's Petal Meadows. Pretty standard area, just like a regular grassland kind of thing. Alright. And we get our first view of the boss of this area, Hooktail. Whoa, what was that? So in order to get back here and get to the castle, we're gonna have to go collect a few items, meet our next party member, etc., etc. There's not really much to say about this zone. I think it's kind of boring compared to the other ones in this game. Hooktail's castle is a really well-designed dungeon, and that's interesting enough. Do I get something for smashing this tree? Oh, I did not mean to press X. Nah, somewhere I do. But once we get to the Great Boggly Tree, the Glitz Pits, which I think is the best chapter in this game, like, all that stuff is real good. I'm really excited to get there. But we have to go through this. No skipping allowed. The timing is really lenient. Thank you for the follow, Mega God. Next party member is best. Yeah, Koops is pretty good. I'm more partial to the Yoshi you get. What's his name? Did you name him? I can't remember. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Close call. Let's see here. Badges. Close calls on danger. Enemies start missing. Blah, blah, blah. I don't plan on being super low. I know for the speedruns in this game, a lot of the game is trying to play at danger all the time. Oh, we can't get this yet. But you try to keep your health as low as humanly possible so you can benefit off that badge. And I think there's an upgrade version later you get. That one triggers while you're in danger, the other one triggers while you're in, oh, what's it called? Critical mode, which is like 1 HP. So we can't attack here, we're just going to take a bunch of damage. So, I forgot how that ability worked. Dang, that's on me. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Oh well, we can see how Tattle works now. Aha! There we go. Spiky Goomba. Yeah, you can't jump on it. I should have swapped my party members there. So, Goobella will have taken the attack. Alright. Let's just keep going on here. Oh, the music in this game is great. I always find myself saying about that every time I play a game on stream. It's like, oh, the music is so good. I think it's just the fact that I always pick games with good music. Okay. Sooner or later, we're just gonna stop fighting regular Goombas. Like, they're pretty boring. The blooper fight was easy enough. Like, these are all just tutorial fights, I'd call them. Not much to say besides that. We're so close to our first level up here. I only need 12 more star points. Oh, mushroom. And behind here, there's a pipe. So, what this game does, in a lot of places, it uses the background and the foreground. In the background, you have all of the same abilities for the most part. For the most part. There's a few things you can't do. Oh, Lord, my audio there. We're going to have to fix that real quick. Oh, man, that is not good. Excuse me for 1 second while I fix this, or try to do something to fix it. Okay, I think I fixed it. Quote unquote fixed it. We'll have to see when another event like that happens later, but oh my god, that was not good. Limitations of the format, I suppose. You can't do everything perfectly. Oh hey, we need to go back and get that. If anyone is watching, I'm not looking at my viewer count right now, but if anyone's watching and says me miss something important, like a shine sprite or a, I don't know, a port badge, like, call me out on that shit because I'll go for it. Believe me. Oh, also, I don't know if I can do it yet, but some of these, like, environments here, with the little eye bushes and stuff, you can hit them with your hammer and get items later on. Something like that. You need them for cooking. So here we come to our first town that is not Rogueport. Petalsburg. Pretty standard. It's full of Koopas. And flowers. Kinda remote. Yeah, that dragon's screwing stuff up. Ooh, Hooktail, so scary. Green boots. So we're looking for the crystal stars. No one's heard of them. You can go talk to the mayor. I was kind of tempted to name Mario Murphy in this playthrough. Just because the mayor calls him Murphy. It's a running gag of sorts. But let's explore around, see what we can find. Yeah, we saw Hooktail. There's these weird flower guys. This is Bolivar or something. Over here is Colonel White or something? I think that's his name. General White. Yeah, he moved here. He's gonna be important later in the game. He's not important right now. Okay, save my progress. Bonjour, mademoiselle. It is a beautiful day, no? No, not you, mon cher moustache. Yeah, this guy's a weird Frenchman. Weird Frenchman? No, all Frenchmen are weird. They come with, like, one another. This is Kubiku, I believe her name is. Yeah. She's the girlfriend of our next party member. And, yeah. Not much to say about her. Over here... Oh, actually. There's a Turtley Leaf. They are a crafting item, and I believe they also restore FP. 3 FP, yeah. So let's go talk to the mayor. What's that? He's pretty crazy, like with many old people in this game. He thinks we're gonna steal from him. Not thieves? Yeah, we're looking for crystal stars. Yeah, he has no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, we know who Hooktail is. Yeah, let's go fight it. I didn't say that. I want a reward. Oh, God. Murphy? Yep. Oh, I wanted to say it's Murphy. Okay, it's Mario. So there's that secret pipe we saw earlier, and we need to go Schwank Fortress to get it.
Oh, yeah.
We are basically speeding through this game at this point. Like, holy shit, I've been streaming for 45 minutes already. Oh yeah, we have emails too. Emails, not that important. Let's just take a look at it. They have some things to do. We have a mailbox SP. So, Mr. Frankly referred you to us. Yay, we got an email. And there's a picture. So, something important. You see in this picture that he has something in his garbage can. If you don't tattle on a boss, like, look at their stats and whatnot, you can later find that tattle report in his garbage can. I don't think you can do it for everyone. I don't think there are any permanently missable ones, though. So here's Koops. He is our next party member, but we do not get him yet. He wants to take us with him. Well, he won't tell us that. But, yeah. So, let's head out. Oh, shoot. Actually, before we head out, let's go check in at the item shop. Oh, has my mouse cursor just been sitting on screen forever? It has. Nice. Those are 3 minor characters, so I don't care about. We're not going to talk to them. They have nothing interesting. I'm really not sure how much I want to do through this playthrough. I know how shop points work. They're just loyalty rewards. No, I don't want to hear it again. We're going to just buy a couple of these. Where was I? Oh yeah. In this playthrough, I don't know how much I want to do. We're going to beat the game, I know that. But besides that, I think I might want to do the Pit of 100 Trials, which is the challenge dungeon in this game. All the Paper Mario games have something similar to it, I think. Actually, I don't know if... I accidentally hit X there. Oh, it stopped it. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know if Paper Mario had a dungeon like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's essentially 100 floors of increasingly hard fights, and every time you go through, you have to do every single floor. It's interesting. We're probably gonna do it just because we get a backpack upgrade when we do it. Sometime before the final dungeon, likely, we'll have to do that. Mostly because we want to bring as along as many useful items as possible. I am checking these bushes right now for free items. Ooh, hey, rude. I know that somewhere along this path we get a free in pass in one of the bushes. And that's sort of useful. Our first dungeon is coming up soon. Schwank Fortress. And it's basically a mini dungeon. Level up. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, we get HP, FP, and BP. All of these are useful. I am personally going to go with the BP first, so we can equip any badges as we come along there. Also, you restore all your HP when you level up, and FP. Which is very useful. Oh my god. I keep forgetting what keys, well, what, controller inputs I have mapped. I keep hitting X, which is kind of annoying. Well, my controller is square. Wait, why can we see his health there? That was weird. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Oh yeah, and here's Jackpot. Jackpot's a pain in the ass. It gives you big rewards for hitting 3 in a row. I forget how the entire thing is calculated. It's basically this like system you can hardly abuse in this game, as far as I'm aware. It's just like pure luck. POW block? A POW block must be hinting at something. Oh, that was a broken texture right there. Oh my god. Oh, we have to click the door? These guys are gonna attack us. Fuck me. Shoot. Yeah, we just had to look at him. And we get another fight theme here. So there's nothing we can do to them outside our hammer attacks, but if we use a POW block... Oof. Ouch. Owie. They're dead. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's another feature I forgot to mention. The background is part of the battlefield. There are occasionally items back there that will affect the fight, etc., etc. Later on, we're going to be getting upgraded theaters. What they do for us is they increase the audience size, a bunch of other factors. Sometimes it cures debuffs. You can see Luigi's down the audience right now. So it's just a short little path here to Schwank Fortress. Not too long. Let's try killing them. Alright. Okay. It looks like we have two shine sprites up there. I don't know if those carry over between fights. I think they do. Something like that. Alright. This will take this guy out instantly. Hitting first strikes is super important. Like, that free damage adds up. And sometimes it goes through immunity. Like, a little while ago I hit a Paragoomba with my hammer, and it started on the ground instead of the air, so I could hit with my hammer attack. Normally you can't hammer attack Paragoombas, but if you get a first strike, it gives you that advantage. That's highly useful in many situations. We want to collect all these coins. We are going to be doing some investments, banking later. So these guys are... I forget what they're called. We'll figure that out once we're in the battle with them. Oh yeah, I forgot. These guys are a pain. We can't do that to them, so we're gonna Fire Flower them. They're called Bristles. Oh shoot. I guess Pow Block then is the correct option. I'm not too sure. Well, there you have it. I swore one of them used Fire Flowers, like, that was what you had to do against them. I might be thinking of an enemy later or something. Oop, come on. So we got struck first, but we can still block. I did that out of order. I should have killed the, what's its face? Spiky Goomba first. Dang, it's hard to hit those perfect dodges. Perfect guards. Let's have her heal Mario, I suppose. Just want to reduce this damage as much as we can. Oh, you see that tree behind there? If you do enough damage, I believe that tree will fall on your enemy. Like, just various strange background elements like that. This game has a lot of that. Ooh. Yes, I want that coin. Yes, I want this Fire Flower to replace the one I mistakenly used. We're gonna run out of inventory space here soon. I'm not gonna bother fighting. We don't need to heal. But we do want to save. So, it is now time for the quiz show. I think the answer is always in the correct, well, same location. Like every run, it's not randomized. That's what speedrunners use. But I do believe I know all the answers. We're gonna have to prove ourselves here, though, folks. I like his bow tie. It's great. Ladies and germs. In this, we need the stone keys. Arg, that's correct. This guy is basically the Sphinx from Mario Odyssey. They're super similar. When Mr. Softer, 12? Dang. Yeah, some of these are super easy, some of these are actually kind of tricky. The mayor is Croup. He's the old guy we talked to earlier. We need to get 5 correct. Crystal Stars in Hooktail Castle. We're on a roll, so to speak. Okay, we need to go through a pipe to get to Rogueport, and Palmetto, as I'm gonna try to pronounce stuff. God, for fuck's sake. I'm slurring all over myself. Which of all Koopa's Troopas have hands? So we win. There are more questions, but we don't need to answer all of them. And now he'll just let us through. That is quiz 1 of 3 in this game, I believe. You're out to do all of them at some point. Oh, I should have done a safety save there. To make sure I don't have to do that again if I somehow manage to die. Multi-bounce is a very good ability for us right now. This is one of the reasons I leveled up BP, among other things. We're going to go left then right down here. It's a straight path either way. So as you can see, here are some fuzzies from Super Mario World. Fuzzies are one of the better Mario enemies in my opinion. Honestly. I like them quite a bit. Just to show off multi-bounce once. That's multi-bounce. Next level up, we're doing FP. HP doesn't matter as much in this game. Not until the later phases where attacks start dealing big amounts of damage. Oh, hey, I somehow got that. And whatever we take in terms of damage, we can go right back outside and heal back up. Excuse me for 1 second while I change my Discord into light mode as opposed to dark mode, so I can actually read chat well. Moonstone. Hey, look, it's a trap. And we can't run away. So what we're gonna do is just use the Fire Flower. And I believe that wins us instantly. Hooray, we did it, Reddit. Took a lot of work and skill to do this fight. I'll tell you what. Is there anything hidden in here? I can't remember. I don't think there is. Also, enemies don't respawn unless certain conditions are met. I think you have to go X amount of screens away for them to appear again, or fight X amount of fights. It's one of the two. Like, after playing Bayonetta, it feels my attacks are on point. Let's... Oh yeah, and also, I forgot to mention that, enemies in the audience can throw rocks and stuff at you, for some reason. Like, they're just allowed to do that. Occasionally, they'll also throw stuff at enemies. But that's not for a long time, really. We're probably definitely going to hit another level after this. before the big boss of this area. See, that was a stylish right there. And that got us some, like, crowd favor. I hate the fuzzy attack animation. It's, like, absolutely impossible to block on that. Like, the timing is so strange. I think you have to hit B after the, jump combo to get a stylish. But don't quote me on that. I'll definitely test it out, though. So, as we did before, we're just going to Fire Flower this. Not too hard at all. Oh, we're short all up on a level here. Dang it. So that means we won't have a level before the boss fight of this area. But I don't mind too much. Okay. Here's the Golden Fuzzy. Meork. Too bad. He's going to lunch on our head. Literally. So what we want to do is just burn this guy down. Oh, I was a bit short there. To hit a stylish. Man, that's a lot of fuzzies. Let's use this power block. Oh shoot, we have to hit many times, I think, actually. That's really forgiving, actually. Okay, multi-bounce this. I guess so. Let's Fire Flower. I don't care if I use all my items, like, items are cheap in this game. Except for, like, the super high tier items. Hey, we won! Okay. Let's get FP out. We want to strike a good balance here. Next one will probably be HP, then badge. So they're just gonna run off, do their thing. I really need to keep remembering to move my mouse out of the picture. I don't need a heal, fortunately. I meant to hit him there. Just want to do one fight. Oh, I got stylish. Nice. Oh shit, why do I keep doing this? When I know my partner can't attack that guy? Let's tattle. I don't care. I took more damage than I should have. So, oh yeah, now I realize my mistake. When you tattle on something, you can also see their health bar. Unfortunately, we later will be getting a badge that lets us see health bars. And therefore that's invalidated. How did I miss that? How? Whatever. I should probably be moving Gubella in front here. Have her tank a few hits. It won't matter in the long run, though. We're just going to get both of these guys down on the ground. Yeah, this should kill him. The other one's my worry here. Hopefully he doesn't get back up. Ah, he got back up. Oh yeah, and sometimes the audience members go backstage and decide to screw with you. Ugh, that's annoying. And I miss. Thanks, game. Yeah, sometimes the game likes to screw you like that. We could have blocked it if I had realized what, like, attack it was going to be. Let's spend 5 coins and heal. So now we're just going to head straight back to the beginning of the zone to get to those strange stone monuments. We'll ignore fights. Really, there's nothing we need to be worried about for now. All these enemies are super weak. Hooktail's Castle has some decently strong enemies, I suppose. It doesn't seem like my frame rate's getting fixed here. Maybe I just need to lower some of the anti-aliasing effects again? I don't know. Let's save. Record time here, you guys, 1 hour and 7 minutes since I started streaming. We're almost to the first dungeon. So Koops wants to talk to us because he wants to go to Hooktail's castle. And he's insane because he wants to find his father, who never came back. And spoilers, it's a Mario game, and they don't kill characters off ever. So basically, his dad's alive, and he knows it for sure. Sure, come along. And Koops is going to be our partner for a long time now. He is extraordinarily useful throughout the game. He has a sick hoodie. Mad respect. And he can hit switches, he can do a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so basically he has a lot of uses. We'll show off all of them in the next dungeon. He can pick up items, which is super relevant, etc., etc. And he's abandoning his girlfriend to achieve his dreams of finding his dead father. How poetic. I love how his girlfriend's like, you're weak. You'll never be strong. You're just going to die. God. Why are they together? I've never really understood the Mario lore behind the Koopas. Like, are they... It's clear that not all of them are evil, but then you have Bowser, who's the, like, Koopa King, essentially. That's his actual title, though. So remember this from earlier? We can get it now. Ooh. That's Happy Heart. Let's check what that does. Automatically restore HP during battle. Sure, we can use that. Like, once I get an opportunity, the first badge I'm taking off is Close Call. We won't have a use for it. I don't ever plan on getting that low on health. It's better to have just a more solid item as opposed to that. So, let's put these stones in place. And hey, a puzzle appeared. Let's save first. Okay. So we can abuse Coop's powers here. And hit both buttons simultaneously, and that'll open up the path forwards. Very nice. Onwards we go. And here we are at Hooktail's castle. Well, at least the gatehouse. Let's walk out here real quick. Get this cutscene now, as opposed to later. It has a nice moat. It's a pretty vertical level, all things considered. Like, it's well designed. Down here we have a badge I want. Also, it doesn't matter if your partner gets caught. They automatically spawn back. HP plus. How much does that cost? 3. Let's equip that for now. 5 HP is nothing to sneeze at. And in order to get into the castle, we're going to have to use the springboard to get up to the 2nd floor and fly down. Really, we're still in the tutorial, I'll say. Like, it's still teaching you all this stuff, like all the tricks you'll see throughout the game. And we have dry bones in here. Surprise, most of them are still alive. Up here, this is how we get back over. Oh shoot, I mistimed my jump there. So we want to multi-bounce on them, I believe. And what we can do is have Coop's power shell through. Unfortunately, I didn't do damage. Great. Thank God for that badge you picked up. Just burning all my FP now. Don't mind me. Dang. I swear, at some point during this playthrough I will hit one. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. We're immediately going to go back and heal after this, I believe. Oh, hey. He attacks the audience member for a coin. How greedy. Nope. Wrong type of mushroom. I'm surprised to see we got 2 of those in a row. I should really look up how that mechanic works. Like, I know it's not too complex. Ooh, come on. Let's get out of here. Head back to that healing block. The enemies won't respawn, I don't believe. Maybe they will. In either case, it's not too bad for us. Hooray! Money in exchange for power. Greed is good. So while this level is pretty complicated looking, it's really not too bad. Ooh, here we go. Oh, power bounce. Okay, power bounce is broken. I'm gonna go out there and say that. Power bounce is quite possibly one of the most broken abilities in this game. Actually, it probably is. You just have to be good with timing, and it's perfect. They remind me of my father. This is my father. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and violate your father's privacy. Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures that begin with cur and end with icket. I have no idea what that means, guys. Like, someone's gonna have to spell that out for me. My last words go to my son, Colorado. Dear Colorado, I love you. I've become so proud of who you've become. Hey, wow. It looks like you just accidentally stole a letter from this dead guy. He was not your dad. No, I don't want to read it. We're gonna have to go get that key later, by the way, in case it wasn't clear. Hey, it's a mini-boss. Larf, harf, harf. You'll be nothing but bones. Okay, so we're gonna have to get our way to this guy. Oh yeah, I forgot you can clear away stuff. Dun, dun. Okay, so we want to burn through these guys as quickly as possible. I am going to power bounce on red bones, though. Oh shoot, I forgot, you can't. Hey, but now you see why power bounce is broken, though. It's a good learning experience. And he builds more. I forgot you couldn't jump on these guys. Oh yeah, and you can't attack hammer. One of the mechanics is you can't hammer anyone behind the front line. And that's kind of annoying. Now we're just going to swap the order of Koops and Mario so we can take out that first one, and then I can have Mario hammer it. Just the little things like that that make this game kind of have some more depth. Oof, ouch, owie, his bones. His dry bones. So now I can leave. Now we're in the castle proper, essentially. The nice thing about Koops here is that he can wipe out all these enemies on his own with his FP move. Also, it looks like we're in the runs for another jackpot here. Let's see if we can hit it. I'm so bad at that timing. It just goes too fast. Alright. Well, how was that fight? So here we have a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are what you use to upgrade your partners. I think there's enough in the game to... I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out in my favor. There are enough Shine Sprites in the game to upgrade all your partners fully, I believe. I don't know if we're gonna go hunt them all down, because I don't think they're... like, it's worth it. But basically, everyone has their like level 1 attack and their FP attack. Then you can get more attacks on top of that, plus HP attack boosts, etc., etc. Really, as long as you're doing fights in this game and consistently, you can keep up with it, the enemy levels and stuff. Oh yeah. So what we want to do is have Koops here. You can smash this. Smash that. Okay, crossing fingers, no lag. Seems good enough. We can deal with that. Hey, we got a key. Now we have to hit this switch again. Guys, I think everything in this game is made out of paper. Oh, and there's also a secret up here. I forgot. Let's go get that secret. At least I believe there is. Yeah. That's right. Got a star piece. Cool. So the core mechanic of this place is using Coop's ability to its maximum. Oh, sweet. Blocked all of it. That's nice. Let's go ahead and use Coop's attack here. We're so close to a level anyway that we're probably going to get after a couple fights. Or one more fight, exactly. Oop. For some reason, he just decided to give up on me there. As I tried to flip back around and hit him. Have you ever considered the implications of the fact that when Mario stomps on that Goomba, its wings fall off? Like, what kind of fucked up biology is that? Alright. So what do we want here? I'm feeling FP at the moment. HP then FP next time, I think. And then we'll do another badge point. So we're just gonna go back and forth on the scale. At some point we can get to a safe amount of HP. Oh yeah, hold on. Eventually we're going to get to a safe amount of HP. And after we hit that point, we can just keep upgrading patch points. Also, hey look, it's another chest. Yeah. So, basically we have another cursed guy here, essentially. And he's going to try to curse us once we set him free. But sure is fun zinging people with the whole legendary Euro bit. Mm-hmm. Waiting at box and curse folks, a real slime ball, that's who. So let's go find that key. And the key just happens to be in here. Huh, I wonder what the deal with the floor is. This is just a really easy puzzle. Like, I wouldn't even consider it a puzzle. Mario, look at that. The ceiling's going to kill us all. Why would someone design a room like this? You see that crack mark on the wall? That's a sign we're gonna have to come back here later if we want to do a side quest. Oop, keep going down. It's really hard to fuck this up. Maybe if you're like a little kid, you could probably die to that. So now we get another one of the most useful powers in the game. This one's more useful than the paper plane. Boo. Seizure warning. Yeah. So we can press and hold R, and it turns us flat. Just wanted me to hold it there for a long time, I guess. Yes, I know what this curse means for me. Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario had a variant on this where you could turn flat while the rest of the world's still 3D. It's not the same thing, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, so we just got Attack Gear FX. What does it make it sound like? Okay. So now our hammer sounds like crickets, as silly as it sounds, but that's how we're going to beat the first boss. Because apparently the first boss hates crickets. So, let's actually head back real quick. We have to go get another key. That key we missed earlier. Yeah, it's just right over here. Get through the conveniently broken pattern there, and get in here. That key will help us out in a little bit. So, I really like this level in terms of design. Like, the bottom part's mostly a tutorial about turning flat and stuff, but it gives you some nice, I call them puzzles, using Coop's power, which you just got. Like, in order to get here, you have to figure out, oh hey, I can hold down the X button and let it stay there. And then here it shows you, hey, your partner follows you everywhere, so you can leave him behind and do your own thing, and he'll always come back. Up here, this is a shortcut we're going to get to later. Can't do it now, though, of course. We're going to have to wait 10 minutes, maybe. I just leveled up, right? Yeah. So, hey, look, there's a star piece there. How are we going to get there? Oop, too far away. My, that window looks convenient. So I know a lot of the secrets in this game, like where star pieces are, but there are a whole score of ones I have no idea about. I think there's also something we can do if we go left here. Yeah. We have to do this to get along the main path. Nope. Dang. I flipped back. That was a mistake. Oh well, it's only 2 of them. This will be fine. Cool. At some point I'm gonna have to use Sweet Treat to just show it off. I don't know if it'll ever come up in this playthrough again, though. Eventually you get one called Sweet Feast, which is just strictly better Sweet Treat. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on here. Dang, I want that. I swear, we are going to go get it. No, we're not. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, let's go. So how do I get across there? Do I just send Coops out? I think I just have to... Oh, never mind. I can just do this. Oop. Yeah. So that's a life shroom. Life shrooms are unique to this game. It's basically a Phoenix Down from Final Fantasy, except it automatically triggers, so it's automatic revive. God, this music is just... I don't want to call it intoxicating, but it just sticks in your head. So what's over here? Is this the mouse? Yeah. So here we would meet Mrs. Mouse. She is a party member. She's totally optional, though. Like, we do not have to get her. We are going to get her, and that involves coming back to this castle. But she's trying to steal the crystal star here or something. Well, maybe she didn't know about that. She's just trying to steal stuff. Yeah, she's a badge hunter. She's looking for all these different badges. God, what is it with all these strange monsters being attracted to Mario? You're so bold, is that legal? A badge that'll help you beat Hooktail? Wow. So yeah, you have to kind of go get that badge. Let's just get the items she left behind in here. Key. Honey syrup. Alright. Man, I guess he didn't aggro on me for some reason there. Thought he could see me. Ah, sweet, sweet water. This talking is killing my throat. It's weird, like, you get into that groove of streaming, where, like, you stream multiple days in a row and your throat gets used to all the talking, non-stop, but then you stop for, like, a few days because of other stuff, and it's just, like, oh, so brutal. Nevertheless, we'll be back here again tomorrow and the day after that to see how far we can get. And then the next week. Actually, I'm not too sure about the Friday stream yet. I have it scheduled, but something might come up. I don't know yet. We should multi-bounce, I guess. And what we're going to do is we're going to have Koops use his power shell. Cool. And they're both down for now, so we can take them both out. So look at the shine sprite. There we go. That's a bingo. Max HP, max FP, the audience fills up totally. So we hit one first stream, that's good enough. I also hit stylish there for some reason. I'm not even sure what I did. Okay. Oop. That doesn't do anything. I know eventually we're going to get a ability that lets us hit all enemies with our hammer. That's a badge of some sort, but that's gonna be a while away. Really, one of the hardest parts about this game, and I say hard in quotation marks because it's not too bad, one of the most difficult parts is managing your FP, but if you can manage your FP, you're gonna be good, pretty good. So I think the flipping back on my trigger there triggered that stylish, so I'm gonna test that theory in a second. No, I might just be hitting A or something. So we want this back, and we're gonna position him here. That should hit, hopefully. Yep. And we can get out here onto this ledge. I want that star piece pretty badly. Anything down here? No. Yep. That's the joys of having a controller. Let's try that again. Okay. I think that's aligned correctly. Oop. Oh, that was close. I'm trying to rush it, which is a bad idea. Yeah, like that. God, I hate that cricket sound. I understand why the boss doesn't like it. Oh, shoot. It's so annoying. And speaking, I do like the cricket sounds in real life, but just that stock kind of shitty sound effect on the hammer. There are a lot of those Attack FX badges, I believe. Don't remember what they all are, though. Oop. some reason I decided to jump away from the door. Hey, it's that shortcut we were talking about earlier. Let's do some backtracking, shall we? So, now that I jumped down there, we're gonna have to do a loop, but it was all for that badge. Also, we can heal. It's not until the 4th zone, well, Chapter 3, that we're going to be getting our speed-up companion who makes moving around a lot easier. So, in the meantime, going anywhere is super slow. But if I'm not mistaken, we are getting close to the boss. I don't think there's too much left. Oh god, just clipped me. Okay, when enemies do that. Let's have Coop just appeal. So when you see those enemies giving me the star points, well, the audience giving me those star points, what that means is they are trying to fill my star bar up there, which lets me use special moves. The issue is I am not using special moves, really, because we only have one, and the one we have isn't that good. Oop. Yeah, that was my bad, scratching my eye. Couldn't get the timings down. Oh yeah, and the other thing I forgot to mention, once you get high enough level, the enemies start giving diminishing returns in experience points. So there's no real way to grind against low-level enemies. Which makes sense. It always wants you to have a challenge as you're going through the game. Okay, back up we go. Don't fall. Okay. Yep, we're getting into the upper reaches of the castle now. And we do have the key from below. We also have enough shine sprites to upgrade our team. Well, upgrade one party member. Yep, here's the bridge to the boss. Just going to ignore these guys. Except when I can't. Thanks, game. Let's multi-bounce. We're about to get to a spot where we can heal back up again. So whatever damage we take here doesn't really matter. Oh shoot, too early. The same goes for FP. Dang. Believe me, I am trying here. It's just so fast and hard to hit. Oh my god, I got double stylish on that from A presses. Holy shit. I forgot that was even possible. So I guess my A presses are just really in tune for this part. Yeah, the frame rate's kind of tanking here. At least on my side. Atop the tallest spire. Let's climb all the way up. Oop. There's just this random Goomba here. I have no clue. So yeah, heal and save. It's time for the first major boss fight. Like, chapter boss, that is. Who dares approach me? So here's Hooktail the dragon. She is a weird boss fight, I'll say the least. She has two sisters. There are three of them in total: Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail. In the main game, you only fight Hooktail and Gloomtail, but if you go to the Pit of 100 Trials, you fight the third one, who's the super boss of the game. Yeah, Hooktail's a pretty, like, stereotypical dragon. Except, like, the dragon has a foot fetish. I don't know what the fuck the writers were on when they did this, but someone's projecting their fetish here. Like, it's weird. Okay, yep, can't flee. Makes sense. We want to hammer the foot here to start her changing phases. Like, she hears the crickets and it's like, no, that's how did you know? So we're just gonna hold on to our FP for now. Nice. Let's power bounce, I guess. I think the maximum hits you can get is 8. I'm not too certain of that. But what we're going to be doing in this playthrough is we're going to be stacking attack bonuses. Oh, shoot. And attack bonuses apply individually to power bounce, so you deal an absolute ton of damage. There is a badge called Charge that buffs your damage. So Hooktail tries to give up here. Yeah, prove it. Hooktail doesn't have 1,000 coins. This is all a lie. And you don't have a badge. Or really? I'm just gonna... Game developers? Excuse you? Game writers? Like... No. No. Why? Why did you write this into the game? Like, go back to your DeviantArt page. And now it's time for phase 2. Where Hooktail eats the audience. And heals back up. That's just not right. Okay, so we're gonna try to finish the fight now. Oop, I screwed up my button press there. I think I'm just gonna use Sweet Treat to show that off. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. This is Sweet Treat. And you can see all the crystal stars here, even the ones we don't have. But basically, you throw crystal stars, try not to hit the poison mushrooms, try restore FP. Ooh, man. Yeah, hitting one of those poison mushrooms stuns you for a second. So, we only got a little bit of stuff back. You really don't get much from it. Also, it uses up Mario's turn, which sometimes is not worth. Oh, damn. Too slow. But the fight's almost over anyway. It's not hard. But I Gurk? How? Why? There's so much I want to do with my life. It just flips over. So that's chapter 1. Not too hard at all. Now we just have to find the crystal star. Could it be? Whoa, it's his father. Hey, remember when Hooktail ate the audience? All those people are dead now. Except for this dude who, like, was Ian years ago. Mm-hmm. Somehow you're still alive. Somehow. Crystal Star? You mean this thing? This thing? I'm having a cough drop. My throat's killing me now. So much better. Yeah, just take this. You can have it.
Oh, yeah.
So now we unlock a new Crystal Star power, which is Earth Tremor, I believe. Yeah, Earth Tremor. Earth Tremor is surprisingly useful for some parts of this game. It deals AoE damage repeatedly to all enemies, and it can be used to bypass summon vulnerabilities, which is kind of useful. Yes, Mario's adventure has only begun. So, something about this game is that it has chapter transitions like this in between the chapters. And hey, Princess Peach has been captured. Who would have expected that? Oh, great, exalted Grotus. There's Lord Crump being I don't even know, a nothing. A useless nothing in the background. So this is Grotus, the secondary antagonist, I guess. Primary, like, for most of the game, until the real evil shows up. So Peach had the map, but she sent it to Mario. Yeah, someone nabbed the Crystal Star. Mustache dude in a red hat and blue overalls. Oh no, I'm an idiot who gave away my friend. Gee whiz. So the X-Nauts are... they're not that compelling of villains. They're certainly interesting enough. Like, they're tech-themed. I'm really not sure if Lord Crump's, like, thing around his neck is, like, a beard or a scarf. I'm inclined to say scarf. You rang dude? I mean sir. You rang Sir Grotus dude? Grotus Sir Grotus sir? Yeah, the writing in these games are great. Gotcha. So here are the Shadow Sirens. They're basically like this team of fighters underneath the X-Nauts. They're these shadow witches. There's the old one, there's the young one, and then there's the fat one. Beldam, Vivian, and Marilyn. That's their names. Vivian will become a party member later. She is probably my favorite party member. She does, her main ability, we're not going to see it for a while, but what it does is it, makes you invulnerable to all damage for, like, a round, and it's real nice. You can use it to avoid some huge hits. So now we have to play as Princess Peach for a little bit. And earlier I talked about how the game developers have their weird fetishes. So hey, they included a shower scene. Why? I don't know. I appreciate it, developers, but I gotta ask why. Also, I got a little smudge on my screen. Huh. Also, what this does is it changes her hairstyle. But there are other ways you could have done that. I'm just saying. I wonder if this bumped up the rating or anything. I think it's still E for everyone. But here is the superior Princess Peach hairstyle. And anyone who says otherwise can fight me. Allow me to check my phone for a second to see what's the haps. Okay. Let's keep going. So the door opened mysteriously. We can't take the elevator. The only path is forwards. How do I keep making these doors open? How odd. Beep boop. Hello, Princess Peach. So this is Tech. Tech XX. Just Tech. We gotta keep going here, because apparently this robot is supposed to be Princess Peach's love interest in this game of some sort. And I don't know what's up with these devs, man. Why are you writing like this? Why must you include your robot fetishes? Oh my god. So basically when Tech saw Peach, he got a robot boner of some kind. He learned how to love. I'm crying a single tear. So basically, Tech thinks he's perfect. Or it's perfect. Could be no, possible, you're a computer. What has happened to me? If you know my malfunction, you must tell me of it. Because it's just too weird. No, you're telling me. I'm the world's best computer, I'm perfect. There should not be anything that I do not understand, please. You're in love with me. Love, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I could not care less for this like storyline here. There's like nothing. Comprehend love. Love is something you can comprehend. You must feel it. Okay. So this is the basic gist of the Tech segments from here. Like, in between chapters, we'll be getting these scenes with Princess Peach. I should spit on your screen, you'll grant me my wishes. Ha! Why should I believe you? So, Peach is gonna send a message to Mario. Such a good computer, even has an email function. Good night, Princess Peach. Just caress. God, it's terrible. I'm not sure what the writers were doing there with this plotline. But now we get to a good plotline. Everyone's favorite character. I wonder when Bowser decided to redecorate to Japanese aesthetic before Odyssey. Like, I wonder, do all the Mario games take place in the same universe? There have to be at least 3 universes. You have the main 3D Mario, you have the Paper Mario, and then you have the Mario RPG timeline. And the Mario RPG timeline, like, that connects to the Paper Mario timeline through the most recent, like, crossover game. I forget what it's called. So yeah, we can play as Bowser now. And we have Kamek here. So these two are going to be going around chasing after Mario and Peach just as well. Mario, that scum, is off in a town called Rogueport. And my Mario babysitter, I don't care what he's doing. Yeah, Bowser's greedy. Do you like fried eggs? You bet I do. Do I? I love fried eggs. I'm taking everyone there for a picnic. No time for fun. Arg. Oh, I love the Magic Koopas. What? Princess Peach has been kidnapped. Huh? Where? Who would do such a thing besides me? God, I love that. No one's allowed to kidnap her without my say-so. It's such a greedy plot, but I love it. Bowser's character it gets increasingly better over the course of the games. Like, he was great in Bowser's Inside Story. Also, look at that bugged out texture there. Thanks, GameCube I'm playing this game on. Also, thanks, GameCube I'm playing this game on with these border transitions. I am using a widescreen edition here. So everyone's back together and everything's happy again. That's my boy. And then we set off to more adventure. Yeah. I remember how the crystal stars work, how the magical map works, how the Thousand Door works. Wait, you're away. What's this guy say? Oh, this guy likes thinking about grass. Fuck, I didn't mean to do it. I meant to jump. Come on, game. I don't want to have to run through the same conversation like 8 times. I just want to leave this little zone. Oh yeah. When you get a message from Peach, it plays this theme. And it's a Game Boy Advance SP. I'm being held against my will, of course you are. Don't know where you are, of course you don't. They want the map, of course they do. Yeah, crystal stars. Oh, they're aware? You have the map? Wow, I wonder who told them that. Oop, I don't want to fight this guy. It's not worth my time. That doesn't give anything yet, I don't think. I know there's one of these things you can whack later that gives you, I don't know, like a crafting item of some sort. For the cookbook. I think those only start appearing once we unlock the cookbook, though. Oh. Are you kidding me? Come on, game. I'm just gonna wait for it to come back so I have the maximum amount of time so I don't screw up again. Okay, let's check out what we can unlock now. So now that we have the ability to go flat, a lot of the game opens up to us. For example, we can go down this pipe now and head into the background. And here's another one of the fortune tellers, Merlee. So, what Merlee does is she gives you luck, and luck affects how the game plays. And I'm not going to buy any of those. Like, it gives you, I don't remember, just a bunch of different bonuses. I might have to look up on the wiki later. Whoops. I'm not even going to talk about that. Yeah, for some reason in the background you move slower while walking, but while jumping you maintain the same amount of speed. But yeah, she gives you some buffs that give you bonuses and stuff, but they get better depending on how much money you give her. I'm not going to give her any money, personally. Let's talk to you. Actually, is there anything behind her? Yep. Okay. Dazzle. That's her name. Okay, what can I get from you? We are going to want... Peekaboo for now. Yeah, let's get Peekaboo. Spend all our star pieces, and then we're gonna save up for a flower saver later. We can take this off, we can take close call off, and we can take off multi-bounce. Because making HP visible on enemies is really useful. Well, relatively useful. So we're going to have to go back down there in a little bit to go get the crystal star cutscene, but first, bro, we gotta listen to what Luigi has to tell us here. Well, hey, big brother. Well, coinkydink. Who, me? Well, I'm on an adventure. I had to rescue Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. Yeah, so basically Luigi has his own adventure throughout this entire time. Yeah, it's a pretty long story. The Waffle Kingdom letter. So we left, and Luigi got another letter from one crepe to save Princess Eclair from the Chestnut King. So he left, and yeah. A marvelous compass. 7 parts by an ancient curse. God, I wish this was a real game. Rumble Bump Volcano on the Pudding Continent. Such an interesting tale. Okay. Let's go upgrade Coops for now. Actually, Shell Seal, Protect Mario. We're not gonna upgrade anyone yet. We're gonna save it up for the next partner. Because she has some relevant stuff. Oh, also, no, we're not gonna fight him yet. We can fight him at a different date. After we actually have to go through there. Can I sneak through here? No. I wish. But there's just a bunch of little stuff I want to do in town before we press on in the story. Can I get through here? No, it doesn't let me. Dang. I was hoping there would be some sort of secret there. Also, we can't get on top of those boxes. Most of the town is actually currently locked off to us. Graffiti corner. Oop. Koopy-Koo, the famously strong Koopa. I saw her crying, a traveling toad. So this dude, he has a lot of stuff for sale. He sells, like, items, he sells badges, and his stuff resets over time. He can sell you some real good shit. Ah, perfect, he's here. Okay. This mouse guy, what's his name? Lumpy. He's headed to the dry desert to prospect for oil. So I'm going to lend him some money. Okay. So I gave him 100. That's all I have at the moment. Not much else. What we're going to do is we're just going to keep investing in him because he basically quadruples whatever investment you make. Like, actually, he gives you a ton of money. It is a foolish mistake not to invest in him. Okay, well, in any case, we're heading back down into the sewers. Oh, and as you can see that pipe in the background there, in order to get there, you have to blow up this wall with a partner we get later. So now we have access to more rooms down here. Is that something there? No, that's just a random crack, I think. Whoops. God, I made that same mistake earlier, too. So behind here, we can go in. And you can damage boost your way in here, I believe. But we're not going to do that. We are going to wait for a very long time. Until we can actually get the item on the other side. And I can't break this yet, fortunately. Let's power bounce this guy. And we'll just have Coop finish off this gun. Alright. Oop. We're not gonna fight that one. Eventually, what's gonna happen here is we're going to get into some more remote areas. Like, you saw that wall back there that we could pass through. We can go through that later, but we had to turn in our map first. Oh yeah, before we turn in stuff, let's head up here, because we can now access a new area of the sewers. So this is the Pit of 100 Trials. Deepest level reached, record power bounces, star pieces found. There are 100 star pieces. Okay. And danger, do not enter. 100 floors. First attack and bump attack badges don't work here, so beware. Yeah. We are probably going to go do that at some point. I don't know. And we get another cutscene. Ugh, just stretch. Sitting here for 2 hours. Ugh, bound to kill the back. Oh, this cutscene takes forever, and there's no cutscene skipping. So as you can see, now we can see where the next crystal star is going to be in the Great Boggly Woods at the Great Boggly Tree. And I don't want to call it the worst dungeon in the game. Its aesthetic is really neat, and it's really interesting what they want to do with it, but there are some issues with it that make it super frustrating at times, I guess. It's a combination of it being pretty long, and it has this, I wouldn't call it an escort quest kind of component. We'll see when we get there. Crystal clear. Great Tree of the Boggly Woods. Yeah. Uh-oh, if Princess Peach kidnappers are also looking for the crystal stars, what could they hope to achieve? Okay. So we got Blooper, we got Bald Cleft, we get a Gold Fuzzy, Red Bones, Hooktail. Yep, that's all the towel pages we did not collect. And for good reason, because tattling is kind of a pain. So before we head off to the next zone, I kind of wanted to go check out the badge stop in town. I know we just invested all our money in digging for oil, but I want to see if there's something worth purchasing at a later date. Okay, what we got? Super Appeal, not that good. No. Dover damage to Pierce's enemy fence. That one's okay. FP Drain. That's interesting. And then there's Power Jump, which isn't good. So, kind of a mixed bag there. If I really want any of those later, I'll come back and get them, but until then, I'm probably just going to hold off. Really, if we pick up the FP Saver badge later, we can use that and pretty much offset any major FP costs we're going to have throughout the run. But that's entirely dependent on me getting enough star pieces, which I should. I think I need 15 for that. And there's the first puny we meet. We saw him earlier in the game, but now we can actually chase after him thanks to the flattening power. Just keep running. How do I get up there? I forget. Oh no, don't eat me. Ooh, this is a tough one. Guess again, nerd. Oh, Mario, that was uncool. How could you do something like that? God, the alternate options are great. What the hell are X-Knots? Yep, so the X-Knots are the big bads of this little zone. This is our first time really interacting with them outside of the intro, but they've taken over the big tree and locked up all these puny guys. Actually, they are literally called punies, so yeah. And they have the crystal star, but we're gonna have to help them first, like always. Okay, let me check up here because I can't peek upwards, but I think I'm going to have to get the boot upgrade much later in the game to get that badge. Or maybe not. Maybe... Aha! Perfect. Damage dodge. Decrease damage by 1 with a guard action command. How many points do I have? Not many. I think we're good. We don't need that. But I will have to start bumping up my BP here soon. Alrighty then. And so we begin Chapter 2. I think it's called the Great Boggly Tree. My memory is correct. So while this zone is awesome looking, and it has some really good ideas, it really suffers from backtracking issues, like a lot of parts in this game. Like, just check the white flowers, like, the ground shifts between neon blue and neon green. Yeah, it just looks awesome, but the issue is we're gonna have to go back and forth and back and forth, and it gets a little bit tiring. Also, the skybox in the background's great. And here's the Shadow Sirens again. They are pretty incompetent at their jobs. Mario should be coming soon. Probably. Maybe. For shame, picking that up. They have no idea what Mario looks like. Wretched little worm. Mustache fellow. No such nonsense. Oh. So mean. We're gonna be coming back and taking care of them in a little bit, but we had to advance the story first. We can ignore them for now. Oh yeah, and the enemies are monochrome here. Well, some of them are, which is nice. I wonder if I can do enough damage here to kill in one hit. I still get stylish though. Cool. Okay. Oop, wrong button. Oh well. Let's try and power smash. Yeah, that worked out. Getting closer and closer to the next level. Ooh. Dang. I screwed that one up. Oh well. Live and learn, live and learn. I don't want to talk about what just happened there. It pays me for trying to be stylish. The good thing is, these enemies are somewhat easy to dodge. Yeah, just power smash. I don't think my regular hammer does enough damage. The thing is, there's really no point to doing star power, stylish moves if you're not actively using the actual special moves. Like, I've just been kind of sitting on them. I'm just generating all this excess energy for no real reason. I'm gonna play it super sketch and not bother healing Mario here. I'm just gonna try leveling up. And I'm going to have to go heal Mario now. You know what I can do? Let's show off Earth Tremor. That's something. So Earth Tremor is a quick QTE. At one point I was very good at it, but we're gonna have to see if my skills have stayed sharp over the years. Yep. Okay, perfect. So this is gonna deal a large amount of damage to these ones. Yeah, enough to wipe them out instantly. And get us a level. So I think we should up FP then BP, so I can get more power bounces out. And then we can try fooling around with more different badges. Oop. So much like Hooktail's castle, the tree is in the background. But this time we don't have to go and fool around with a separate dungeon first. We can just go straight to the tree. Though that doesn't mean it's going to let us in instantaneously. We still have a lot more to do outside in the woods itself. Is my Discord going off? Something. Okay, and now there's a door. Someone bothered to install it. There's a secret entrance up here, but we can't get to it. Removing a normal thingy sounds tough enough, let alone an invisible one. Okay, so now we have to go find our third party member, Madame Flurry. And she is a hypersexualized gust of wind? A cloud? Something like that. It's not quite clear, like most creatures in the Mario universe. So she built her house at the far end of the woods, and we're gonna have to go straight there. She, at one point, was a movie star, or, I don't even know, actor, I believe. Something like that. And her personality definitely shows that. No, it's gone. Gone, I tell you. So you can probably guess that necklace that Vivian found earlier is her necklace, but the sad thing is we have to go all the way to Flurry's house, hear the problem, go all the way back to the start of the zone, beat the Shadow Sirens, go all the way back to the house again, and then go back to the tree. Like I said, the backtracking really bogs down the Great Boggly Woods. Oh god, it hurts inside. Aha! Managed to get that, that's great. Wait, what? I thought I hit X. Whatever. Let's swap to Goombella so I can actually hit that. Oh shoot. I'm an idiot. I forgot that that takes an action. Oh well. We can deal. And I know there's a way to quick swap your party members. C-stick? D-pad? Maybe that was just... Okay, I'm thinking of the original Paper Mario there. Because in the original Paper Mario, there was a little menu you could use to quick swap your partners for puzzles and stuff, but I guess not in that case. In this case. Oh shoot. I did that out of order. Come on. Oh, there we go. I did not intend to do that. Oh, that doesn't seem very good at all. Lessens the damage you take, but decreases your attack. So for some reason, I just fell through there. I'm not sure why. What kind of speed run is this? You promise nothing and deliver less. God, if only I was good enough to actually speedrun something. You know, I could probably speedrun Battletoads. Like... Okay, I'm just gonna deal with my partner being stuck there. I am a fairly decent Battletoads player, after playing it for years in high school. That's probably the only one game I am qualified to speedrun. Okay. What's up here? Ooh, another badge. Quake Hammer. I can't equip it, but that's a good option for some enemies in this zone, I think. Curse you, Paper. I totally thought I was able to hit that there. Okay, so now it's hypercharged, and that means I just can't jump on it. But that doesn't stop me from killing it. Cool, cool. Yeah, there's the house. I see it. I don't need to restore my health quite yet. We will, but we can just go deal with this cutscene first. And save, of course. Maybe I should disable my widescreen fix, because it shows you outside the rooms, kinda. I mean, nothing ever loads in out there, but it's kinda jarring, I suppose. So she refuses to come out of her room until we go get her necklace. It's been ages since I saw you last. Yeah, we need her help to get inside the tree, but she won't help us until she gets her necklace. How greedy and rude. Like, honestly, come on. Simply scandalized. Yeah, we've already seen the necklace. I wish you could do it in the other order. It would save you 2 trips back and forth. Like, you could go fight the Shadow Sirens first, and then come back later. It would save a lot of time. Man, they're incompetent. Looks so manly. Check out that bushy mustache. How handsome. Oh, they're so mean to Vivian. It feels bad. You know, I think in the Japanese version of this game, Vivian is actually a man. Like, that's one of the references or localization things that was cut out of the English release. Like, it's hard to get stuff like that in the West. Now it's a lot better, but in the past it was pretty bad. It's completely irrelevant to the story, but it's weird how stuff like that gets taken out. Oop. Dodge that enemy. I tried. Oh well. There's a cleft too. Yeah, let's just go ahead and power bounce on the first one here. Shell toss. Please. I was about to say, please deal damage, but apparently, no, that's not good enough. Oh? Yeah, perfect. Get that free damage. Thanks, background. The stylish moves are way easier to hit than I remember them as a kid. Like, it's just because I'm a better player now, but wow. Like, I've just been hitting them left and right. It's really kind of a rhythm game thing. Mother 3 was like that, where it had that whole rhythm game element to it. But that was a lot harder, especially when you get... I'm gonna take some free damage here. Oof, ouch, owie. But Mother 3 had the rhythm game aspect to it, but that was a lot harder. Like, I think one of the songs in that game was like 25:16 in terms of time signature. That shit's insane. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna take one more hit of damage from these guys, probably. Oof. I want to go heal up before this next boss fight. But it won't be too hard. I take that back. It might be pretty hard if I just keep getting into stupid fights. Cool. God, I wish we get a new Paper Mario game that's actually good for once. Like, I know that Miyamoto and the rest of the team wanted to take the series in a different direction, like have all the story, like character stuff be done through the Super Mario RPG franchise, but it's just not as good. Like, if I could get another Thousand Year Door, or hell, even like a Super Paper Mario, I would be so happy. There is this new game that's up on Kickstarter right now. It's Paper Mario inspired, but it stars like bugs and it's all bug themed. It looks fairly promising. I think they have a demo up too. You don't even have to support it for it. But yeah, I might have to check that out at some point. I've just seen posts on our games about it. So now we have to fight the Shadow Sirens. They are kind of a pushover, like most bosses early in the game. The 3 Shadow Beauties. Plug Ugly. Wow, what an insult. They have a good theme. Alright. Okay. We're gonna kind of cheese this fight. Earth Tremor. Let's make sure I can hit this actual timing properly. It's fairly lenient on the timing. Damn. Okay, I screwed that up, but that's still a lot of damage for very little cost. I think... yeah, let's hit all of them. Ooh. Yeah, that's hard to figure out. I don't need to heal, I don't think. Oh shoot. Oh well, I'll still finish them off. We'll finish one of them off at least. That didn't do anything. Like, I didn't even block that. Really, it doesn't matter what order you kill them in. They all have different moves, but none of them are too effective. I'm pretty sure the old one, whose name I always forget, she buffs the other two, so she's probably the most important, but they don't have much life total in the first place. And we got a necklace. Let's try to avoid fighting here. Well, try is a strong word. Please say my normal hammer will do damage to them, please. Nope. Okay. Let's just use a turret leaf on Mario so I can get that power hammer damage. One thing that's important to remember here is that I have that life shroom I picked up all the way back in Hooktail's castle. So if Mario dies, I'll just get brought back up to 10 HP. So nothing to worry about, really. I'm just playing super risky here. What? Let me go in. There we go. Yeah, the controls for this game are a little bit finicky sometimes. Getting through those small gaps, jumping, hammering, etc., etc. So now I say, now we're gonna go get our new party member, Flurry, and she is probably the most useful of all the ones we've gone so far. Like, she has some good abilities off the bat, but she's really useful for taking care of random small enemies that are too annoying to deal with on their own. So here's your hypersexualized cloud waifu. Enjoy? I have no idea what the developers were going for with this, but I guess it works. Yeah, she's just an actor, movie star, kinda diva personality. And she loves Mario. So she decides she wants to go with us. Because she likes adventure and danger. Pretty much the same thing as the rest of our party. So her ability is that she blows wind. And she can open up things in the background, like false walls, stuff like that. And yeah, she's a body slam, gale force blows enemies away. It's pretty standard. But that blow enemies away attack has a chance to instantly kill enemies. Most of the strong enemies, like above your random normal enemies, resist it. But if you're just fighting like a couple Goombas, she can kill them off in one hit, and you still get experience from them, I believe. So you trade off some FP for free experience. Not too bad. Now we just have to make our way back to the Boggly Tree, and we are finally onto the dungeon of this zone. And I don't think I'm going to beat it today. I've already been streaming for about 2 hours, 45 minutes. Oh, an email. But we're gonna get pretty far. Okay, road port today. Pianta Parlor prices. Let's see. I am a machine, no matter how hard I am shook, I feel no pain. End interview. It's pretty good. Cooking for rookies. So yeah, it just gives us some cooking options. Unfortunately, we can't cook meals yet until we find the contact lens for the woman we broke earlier. Her contact lens, that is. That's gonna come after this dungeon. We have to solve her problem to get it forwards. So up here, we have a hidden switch, I guess. Secret entrance. Filthy air outside the spotlight repelled me. Okay, so we had to help them. And we can get into the tree now. And there's a badge over here. I think at a later point, we do gain access to a save point out here, or something like that. It might be a warp zone that's out here. And that's what I'm thinking of. Everyone's disappeared. And here are the X-Nauts. Enter from stage left. Dude, is that Mario? What? If we capture him, we'll get all the credit. God, these guys are bad at their job. Yeah, we can go ahead and power bounce. As I've said before, and I'll say it multiple times again, Power Bounce is absolutely broken. I think at this point in the game we're gonna start getting like the charge badge, which really enables power bounce super hard. And things are gonna start spiraling out of control. We still have most of the game to get through. Oh, more punies. He's huge. So they're all hiding out here. So burly. Mario is the peak of masculinity. With his beer belly, dad-like figure. And then there's the random fat one, Puniper, I guess. So we're gonna have to rely on these guys to get through this dungeon. There's a lot of puzzles which involve like moving with them as a crowd, moving them across gaps. They're basically lemmings. His sister's been kidnapped. Let's pool our strength together. So we had to free their friends, and then they're gonna join us. And we can get the revolution started. Oop, come on. Can I blow on this? No, there's hidden stuff all throughout this game relating to that mechanic. Okay, so as you can see, a bit of a hint at what's coming soon. You have to get enough punies to stand on these platforms to get through here. And that number is going to jump up significantly as we rescue more and more. But before then, moving up the tree is fairly standard. Oh, come on. I swear I got that. I wonder what you have to do to trigger Stylish off the body slam attack. It's probably another A press somewhere in there. We're just gonna go around shaking all these bushes, seeing what items lie behind. Ooh. Narrowly dodged that. Narrowly hit that, for that matter. Let's take care of the Exxon. I want to try out Flurry's Gale Force ability, just to show it off for once. It uses a lot of FP, but yeah, that was a pretty bad one. But in any case, see, it instantly killed that one. Oh yeah, and then they get these guys. Shoot, I forgot about that. These enemies are kind of annoying. Whoop. Yeah, I missed that last second. That was my bad. Okay, take two. Oh, it's so fidgety. Now I've used most of my FP on this one fight, just to show off mechanics. Oh well. Random X-Not. Hey, it's Mrs. Mouse. Ouch. Alright. Hilder. Where was I? Ah, yes, right. Yeah, all the old characters in this game are basically the same person. Like, frankly, the Koopa Mare, I think his name was Kroops. This old one, I don't know what the deal with that is. It's lazy writing or something else. And here she is again. And that's her little cameo. Tells us the crystal stars at the very bottom. Wow, thanks. Leaving the guard behind for us to deal with. Oh well. He's a total weakling. Oh, there's the stylish. Okay. So that's how you hit it. It's like a short A press afterwards. Oh, we're so close to leveling up. Holy shit. What's in here? Ultra Shroom. That is a very useful item. Oh, wrong cage. So now we can get the Elder. Foolish child. Several hours later. Okay, so we've rescued him now. And we have to go rescue these guys next. I think after rescuing that group of punies, that's gonna be where I'm gonna cut off the stream for tonight. Then we'll pick up again tomorrow, probably 5 o'clock p.m. PST. And continue from there. Let's see. Yeah, I think rescuing the second group of punies is basically the halfway point of this dungeon. And then we'll do the Glitz Pits tomorrow, and then... What's Chapter 5? Is Chapter 5 Twilight Town, or is it, the island? I think it's the island, then Twilight Town. Something like that. Whatever the case, we're gonna do that as well. Deplorable, how dare you talk like that? Another hour-long lecture. Okay, so now we have these 10 punies. Bottom part of the tree. Got it. And he's gonna give us this stone that helps us control the punies. Basically make sure that they follow our orders and don't kind of wander about. One more thing. Use any of them, just come see him and he'll whistle them all back. Okay, let's head up. So we can use the stone here and they'll all gather. And we can head down now. We're in the search of the blue key, which will allow us to free the rest of the punies. Oh, and we open a shortcut here as well, I believe. Oh, no stylish on that one. Oh well. Gotta get that timing down correctly. Sweet, another level. So this time, I think we're gonna BP, so we can equip more badges, try some different stuff. God, it seems like the longer I stream, the less I'm able to form coherent words. It's actually terrible. So now we have 3 more. Let's see what we can equip. FP plus is okay. Damage dodge. I think let's equip FP plus for now. That should serve us well. So what we can do here is use Flurry's power and get them all across. And they'll just start floating upwards and we can push them to the other side. So this dungeon doesn't focus as much on the mechanics of Flurry as the previous dungeon did with Koops. It's more about this puny mechanic. But I think throughout the game, Flurry's mechanic is more useful for certain puzzles. I kind of want to fight this guy. Oh yeah, and all the punies run away from enemies, which is kind of annoying. Oh man. Yeah, the fact that I was off the screen for part of that kind of threw me for a loop. Oh, they're both getting that next turn. Well, thanks, RNG. Mistimed that poorly. Sweet. Oh, did I lose some of the punies? I think some of them fell down below. Also, we can blow this away, I think? Yeah, that's right. So let's go rescue the other ones down here. And also, I think there might be some treasure in these bushes. At least one of them. Maybe not, though. Apparently not. Oh, just spawned beneath me. Alright. At least it's just... Oh, never mind, there are 2 enemies. God. Super stylish. Well, yeah, I keep whiffing that because of the height difference. It just throws my timing off. Either way, we finally killed it. Oh, wait. Was there treasure down there? Hold on. Let's get these peonies. No. I recall there being, like, a treasure on top of one of the pipes. Or something like that. What we can do here, though, before then, is I think we can do this kind of awkward paper airplane movement. That... Shoot. Nope, that's not right. How do I get that shine sprite, then? Weird. I wonder. Well, we can figure that out later. I'm sure I'll remember what I have to do there. Oh, and here's these weirdos. There's a Jabby. They're helping the intruders. So, we have to go fight them off now, I believe. Something like that. They're basically bee birds of some kind. There's not really much strategy to this. Just whacking him. That alarm is super annoying. And they're all dead now. We've just witnessed a small genocide. Paper Mario is really dark fiction. Oh yeah, okay. Earlier in the stream, I took a photo. And I think the time for that photo is now. Or maybe not, it might be in a little bit. It's gonna be in a little bit. Okay, sweet. But this puzzle here is solved by that photo I took of the, like, symbols in Professor Frankly's office. It's super obtuse. It's a mushroom. Okay, well that's taken care of. So let's go ahead and head back up now. And on my way back down, I'll pick up the items I know were below there that I just skipped. And same mechanic applies, just pushing these guys back over. Oh, what? Phew, somehow I missed those. That was weird. Oop. Oh, I can't leave the puny stone behind. Puny orb. Oh, there's a shine sprite down here. Good thing I fell. Check that out. Thunder Rage? Wow, there's actually a lot of loot down here. Come with me. You want to live? Viva la revolution. Oh, did I leave one of them behind? Oh, yeah, he just left. He's right over there. Okay. Whew. So he kind of got dried out. Oh, it's awful. Okay, so now our party is absolutely massive. And we can solve a lot more puzzles now, get into inaccessible areas. But I am not going to do that today. We are going to go head back to the save point and close out the stream. Come on. No, wait, we can go down this pipe, I believe. Yeah, let's heal up for good measure. Alright. That's the end of this stream for today. Tomorrow we will be back at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the same goes for the day after that, I believe. I'd like to thank anyone who came out here and watched the stream. Make sure to follow to see when I go live, and thanks for the support. I will see you all next time.